The saying goes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay? We're 1 month from the beginning of Q4, which means as a creator, you should be pitching for Q4 campaigns already. So we're going to be going through how to pitch to brands and get yourself a campaign for Q4, because a lot of money is going around and you need to get yourself a slice of that pie. Because we're going through everything you should do to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. In the creator world, Q4 is the creator Super Bowl, basically. The brands are watching, the budget is flowing, inboxes are exploding. Only if you're strategic. Only if you're in the right person's eye. And if you don't know how to pitch, like really pitch, you're going to be losing out on a lot of money that you could be making this Q4 season. So let's change that. We're going to be going through everything that you need to know, you need to do to be able to get you what you need for Q4. So let's break it down. Q4, October, November, December are hot seasons. It's the holidays. It's fall, winter, meaning you're going to see a lot of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas campaigns going on, and a lot of fall season campaigns. And then the new year. It's when brands spend the most money pushing their products, meaning more money for you. But here's what most creators get wrong. They are waiting for the brands to come to them. Yes, some brands would come to you, but being proactive would always save you a lot of mistakes, because you reaching out to the brands is saving a marketing manager, an influencer marketing manager, a partnership manager a lot of stress, because they're already thinking about a dozen million, trillion, billion things. Speaking from experience, that you pitching to them saves them just enough time for them to catch a break. If you want to earn, you have to ask. Now, let's get into the how. Your pitch needs to answer 3 questions quickly, because nobody has time. Number 1, who are you? Your pitch needs to answer that question. Who are you? Your name, your niche or category, and something personal about you. Not that you have 2 dogs, so unless it's relevant, like you're pitching to a dog food brand, but make it personal, make it relatable. Example, here is a perfect example of a intro to a pitch. Hi, I'm me, myself, Toby Tosh. I'm a lifestyle creator with an engaged Gen Z audience. See, I'm telling them the demographic of people that I have, and let them know something about you. So if I always give out great recommendations and people love my recommendations, which they actually do, I would say something like along the lines of, I give out great recommendations that my audience love. See, they get a feel for who I am and what my audience is. And then number 2, why them? Show them that you've done your homework. One thing about pitching is brands need to know that you actually know what they do and how they do their work. So like they actually have to know that you see them, and you're not just pitching everybody trying to get the most money out of people. Like now, for someone like me, I rave about topicals. I love topicals. I love topicals campaigns, those products. I use their faded under eye mask. I use their faded serum. So I love topicals, and I know that topicals came out with an unscented version of their faded that was like early this year or last year or ending of last year, and I know that it's something that a lot of people don't really know. So if I want to say, okay, topicals, hit me up, let me talk about this specific product that I love, let them know that you know them. There's Faded Fortune. Faded Fortune is like an event that topicals hosts, and I'm like, if you want to get invited to the event, I'm like, I love Faded Fortune, when will be the next one? Let them know that you're following them, let them know that you know what's going on. And number 3, what's in it for them? Everybody wants to know what's in it for them, and brands are no different. Don't just say I'd love to collab. Give them like specifics. So if it's like a series that you're doing on TikTok, you could be like, I want to integrate into this series. If you've already had like a few episodes of that series, you could even insert the numbers that series has done. And if you have a series that you're thinking about, and you're like, I'm doing a 3-part series and I would love to integrate your product into this series and be a part of like your Christmas campaign, your fall campaign, let them know that you have an idea. You have to have an idea of how you're going to incorporate them into content, because they need to see the vision. You gotta have a vision and have them see the vision. It could even be like, I'm a little extra. You could even create like a whole mood board for them to see how you're going to incorporate them into the setting, and let them see the vision. Yes, people are scared of the idea of being stolen, but that vision is what makes you different from other people, because everybody's just like, let's collaborate, but they're like, I don't see how I'm going to collaborate with you. So show me how I'm going to collaborate with you. So you have to show them how you're going to collaborate with them. One thing about pitching that I would make sure to put in the back of your mind, make sure that your email passes the forward test. If you're going to send someone an email as a pitch, make sure that it passes the forward test. So if someone receives your email and they can forward it exactly to someone else and they would think it's from that person, you've missed the mark. It should be personal to each person you're sending an email to, because they check. They're like, oh, if it looks like a mass email, I might as well ignore you. So make sure it's personalized, you know? Now, you have to prep like a pro. Once you have your pitch laid out, here are the things you're going to need. Your media kits. So before you even send out a single pitch, you have to have it locked in. You have to have a clear media kit, a clear rate card. This is for you. The rate card is for you. The media kit you send out to them. Okay. You have to have your content idea planned out. So you're not guessing. You have it already mapped out. It's already planned. And they're like, okay, they know what they're talking about. They know game. Okay? Yeah. Once you have this thing set up, you need to track every single thing. Yes, you have to track your emails that you're sending out. You have to track the responses you get, whether it's no response or it's, oh, sorry, we don't need you right now. It's important to know what's going on and how everything is going so that you're accurately able to follow up with your pitch, because you might not get a response the first time, you might not get a response the second time, but you have to be consistent in following up, because who knows, following up, you might just end up at the top of their inbox and they'll be like, oh, seems interesting. At first they were like, probably no, but then, keeps you top of mind. And follow up in a polite and professional way, not a stalker and a crazy person way. I use Notion to track everything, so let me know if you want the template that I use to track emails, my brand emails that just let me know in the comments, and then it'll probably be in the description of this video, but in case it isn't, just let me know in the comments if you want it. Now, to find the brand's contacts, okay? So you think they're hiding, they're not. They are very easy to find. It's very, very easy. So things you will need: LinkedIn, number one, because you have to know who you want to talk to. You have to know who to talk to. You cannot be talking to customer service expecting to get an influencer brand deal. Like, be fucking for real. We have to start with the brand's Instagram. Get the feel for the brand, understand what they post, who they work with, how they work with them. And so you have a general idea of what you're going to talk about and how you're going to talk to them about it. And then you go on LinkedIn. You find the right person. Who are you looking for? Influencer marketing manager. Yes. Creator marketing manager. People you feel like, okay, this is a deciding factor in what I am looking for. Also, PR, public relations officer, people that can make a move in what you're looking for. And then use a tool to be able to get the email. I use hunter.io. So you go on Hunter, you basically put in the company or you put in their website, and it gives you like a list of formats that their possible emails could be, and gives you like the most, I think it ranks them based on like percentage of how is it to be. So you can just get someone's name and you know what the company internal email format will be, and then you can pitch them. But if that doesn't work, you can always use apollo.io. Simpler, straightforward. It shows you the names, it shows you their emails. Yeah, sometimes it's wrong, but that's why you have hunter.io to cross-check everything. Exactly. Now, don't say I didn't tell you. Timing is everything. You cannot be pitching for a Christmas campaign in November, because Christmas campaigns are already set before November. So right now, literally right now, click off this video once you're done. Don't click off yet. Stay to the end. But once this video is done, you click off and then go and start prepping. Because you're supposed to be pitching right now. You're actually a little bit late. But hey, better late than never. So right now, start pitching for fall Christmas campaigns, because you got to get that money. And I'm serious, start pitching right now. Most Q4 campaigns are finalized late August, early October, so that they have ample time to get deliverables and get everybody situated for when everybody's going to post. So I need you to start right now. So just what I need you to remember: the budget already exists. If a brand tells you have no budget, they are liars. Don't believe them. They have the money, they just don't have the money for you. So always negotiate your rates, negotiate higher even, Seth, because you have to be delusional. They have the money, and if they really want it, they would dig in to those pockets and bring it out for you. Even if they say they have no space for you, the campaigns are already happening. There's no way they are not planning a fall campaign unless they're closing down, which most of them are not. So if they are not closing down, they already have a campaign getting ready. And are you going to be in the room when they're applying the campaign or going to be watching through the glass. See, oh, what's going on? Exactly. You want to be in the room. You want to be part of the business. You want to be part of the conversation, which means you have to pitch. You have to get their attention. You don't need millions of followers. You just need the strategy to be able to do so. Strategy, clarity, confidence. Those are 3 things that you need to be able to get these campaigns for Q4. So no one will advocate for you harder than you would. So you have to be set, planned, and ready to go, because your Q4 rent might just depend on it. And with that said, I have a free pitching template in the description of this video so that you can have something you can customize to yourself. You know, from my experience, it's very important for you to have one on hand so that you can easily customize it and easily get what you need from it. So if you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you're going to pitch, are you going to be bold enough to do what you need to do? Exactly. Anyways, have a great day. Have a great life. Until next time, live beautifully and make sure you get those monies, okay? Okay. Bye.